I didn't allow my Airbnb guests to use my kitchen, so things got messy fast. I moved into this super cute loft downtown. Exposed brick, high ceilings, big windows, the whole aesthetic. The only downside was the rent, so I decided to Airbnb the small mezzanine bedroom. I wrote the listing very clearly. Guests could use the mini fridge and microwave in their room, but the main kitchen was off limits. I like cooking, I do meal prep for the whole week, and honestly, it's my little sanctuary. I didn't want strangers touching my cast iron pans or mixing their food with mine. The first few guests didn't mind. Some even said they liked the privacy of not sharing a kitchen. Easy money. Then this couple booked for 10 days. Tom and Lila, early 40s, traveling for some conference. They seemed nice enough at check-in. Lila even said she appreciated how tidy everything looked and promised they were low maintenance. I believed her. On day 3, I come home from my morning run and something smells like bacon. Actual sizzling bacon. I unlocked my door and found Tom at my stove, wearing one of my aprons, flipping pancakes like he owned the place. Lila was rummaging through my spice rack like she was on a cooking show. I reminded them, politely, that the kitchen wasn't for guest use. Tom acted shocked, saying he didn't realize I meant the whole kitchen, and Lila said she assumed quick breakfasts were fine. I pointed to the giant laminated sign I had taped to the fridge. No guest kitchen use here. They apologized awkwardly, cleaned up, and went back upstairs. The next day, it happened again. I was on a Zoom meeting for work when I heard clanging downstairs. I muted myself, rushed down, and found the couple making some kind of elaborate stir-fry. Steam everywhere. Soy sauce spilled across my counter. My knives spread out like a crime scene. They looked me dead in the eye and said they didn't want to bother me with knocking, and figured a quick lunch would be fine. I told them it wasn't fine. They rolled their eyes like I was ruining their vacation. That night, they knocked on my door, asking if I'd consider letting them use the kitchen for just 1 hour a day since eating out was getting expensive and the mini fridge was too tiny. I told them no. It wasn't about the time. I meal prep, I bake, I keep things sanitized. I didn't rent out half my home so I could share a cutting board with strangers. Tom got irritated. He said most Airbnb hosts bend over backward for paying guests and accused me of gatekeeping basics amenities. I repeated that the rules were in the listing and that if they were unhappy, they were free to check out early and I'd refund unused nights. The next morning, I woke up to a beeping smoke alarm. I ran out and found the loft filled with smoke because Tom had burnt something in the oven, my oven, the one they weren't supposed to touch. There were stray noodles stuck to the burners and a pot overflowing in the sink. My favorite wooden spoon had a deep scorch mark, like someone left it sitting on the stove. I snapped photos of everything before confronting them. Lila answered the door, said she had no idea they weren't allowed to use the oven because she thought the rule was just about the stove. Showed her the listing again. She sighed and blamed Tom. Tom came out shirtless and irritated, saying the whole incident was being blown out of proportion. When I said they needed to pack up and leave within the hour, he went off, accusing me of running a bait and switch listing, claiming I was punishing them for cooking culturally different food, and threatening to report me to Airbnb. We are literally from the same cultural background. I told them if they weren't gone in 60 minutes, I'd be calling the police because at that point they were violating house rules and damaging my property. They left, begrudgingly. Not before Tom slammed the door so hard it rattled a picture frame. He left a nasty review saying I was controlling, hostile, and discriminated against them. I posted my reply with the photos of the burned spoon, the greasy stove, and screenshots showing clearly kitchen access not included.